Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you being safe. Enjoying this nice weather we have. Hot pause. But it dawned on me I had all this footage and I didn't tell you like my experiences at the Coca Booth Chinese Lantern Festival. Yeah, I walked around with this thing on my head. It's on my 360 camera. So what you see now is not the actual thing. It's like a zoomed out version of it. It's a cool edit I do. Trying to learn how to do my stuff. So it doesn't look like that. It actually looks like this walking in. There's lanterns everywhere. Um, this is as soon as you walk in. After the metal detector slash bag check. Yeah, they had a strict policy against anything coming in. They were actually turning people around. It was hilarious because they don't allow like purses over a certain length and camera bags. I was struggling. I had my coat wrapped around me. I was looking like Carlton Banks walking around there. Yeah, I had my coat wrapped around me, like my neck or whatever. But all in all, it was pretty cool. I was excited to be there. That drive up there was free flowing until I got in the Cary. Them exits, man, it was crazy. Everybody wanted to drive and stop in front of me, but that's usually how it goes. But no, it was a pretty easy drive up there. The way back was kind of fast, so I don't know, it was alright. But this was really cool, man. It was landers everywhere. I'm gonna switch the view up so you see at the top. Yeah, here we go. It was peaceful. I got the Twilight package, which is like, what I mean, the early bird joint. It lets me go in kind of early before everybody gets there, like, so I could take pictures or whatnot. But like, I was with the older crowd, but they was nice, friendly people. I met a few good people out there. They was having a lot of fun. So way to go. I recommend it because after that first showing, yeah, it got kind of packed, and I was like, nah, I gotta get up out of here. But if you ever wanted to go, the Twilight is the way to go. My man said it during this video. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in there because he was with his kids or whatever. I ain't gonna put him on the spot, but he says he goes every year, and he says that the Twilight is the way to go if you ever wanted to go to the Lantern Festival. That's the one to pick, and that was the one I chose, and I was happy I did because it wasn't as crowded. It was a lot to see, and I was so happy I got the shots that I wanted. But the best way to see it is at night when the sun goes down. You get that little bit of time. But I was like, yo, I'm so happy I didn't cheap out on this one because I really got some good pictures and everything for myself and for you guys. Yeah, kind of enjoying this. Showing y'all what I kind of do because I really don't really show myself and my stuff like this. So I hope you guys are enjoying everything. So if you do, just leave a comment and let everybody know you're doing some good. You know what I mean? Keep on going. All right, moving on. When we walking in, man, it's a lot to take in. They're like different statues. You see a horse, you'll see wolves, you'll see dragons, you'll see bulls. It's a lot to take in, man. It was a lot. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't believe all this stuff was in here. But I walked around, saw everything. I missed one little loop the loop walk through. That was the only thing, and I was kicking myself about that. But other than that, man, it was cool. This is just walking in right here where the center stage was. Okay, walking through this area. That was the steps. Walking through this area, you see my man right here holding it down. That's security right there, letting us know what it is. Too cool for school. But anyways, he was a cool guy. I knew gonna front. This was like the court area, like I guess where everything happens. They had like the little piano thing right there. This little kid about to step on it and everything. And then they had some kind of little wind blow thing to the side. Yeah, you're gonna see my big head pop up every now and then because it was on top of my head. But it was pretty cool seeing the older crowd feel like they were young again. I like seeing stuff like that. It's pretty hot. Um, it was crazy that I got recognized for my photography skills. I had to pause what I was doing to help take pictures of people. It was cool. Let me know I'm doing my job and actually look. I don't know about look professional. I was looking like I, what I mean, could take a picture because they trusted me with their moments. That was cool. That was dope. Okay, sooner or later it was time for the performances. Okay, can you tell I switched cameras? Yeah, this is my R8. This is the one I use for low light. But anyways, they had performances like every half hour. I think this one was at 5:30. Another one was at 6:30. Another was at 7:30. Thank God, Blood of Jesus, it was the same performance. I thought I had to stay for everything because I was catching everything, everything, everything. So the first performance had these guys. They were juggling, looked dangerous. You know what I mean? They were swinging these things around. It was pretty talented. I ain't gonna lie, it was dope. I wasn't sitting down like in the Indian stance, but I was like up with the little kids at the front. It was crazy. Imagine all the little kids see me tall, 6 foot, heavy set black man cheering on with kids. Hilarious, good times, good stuff. Yeah. But anyways, I think they had 4 performances. I almost missed the girl that was standing at the end. She was in the green. It was hilarious. But this one was dope. It got better and better as it went over. Cause I think the girls is up next and they're gonna be doing something with water. It was dope. I think I already posted it, but it was from my DJI. I had the pocket. I recorded this in 3 ways. I had both my hands full. Plus, I had Big Boy, which was my 5D Mark II. I had it in my camera bag while I just sat back and recorded the performance and everything. So, by the way, this was shot with a 50 millimeter. That's why I look zoomed in. And the DJI was kind of zoomed out, so I had a wide and a narrow view of everything. The camera matters though. I ain't gonna lie, it held up pretty good at low light, but it was overheated like I don't know what. It was about ready to go after this performances. It needed to break bad. But here's the one. These girls had the water, whatever it was filled with water. It was juggling. It was pretty dope. I ain't even gonna lie. It was wildly entertaining. I ain't gonna front. I was cheering right beside the kids. One little guy, he got so hyped up that he was about to jump the fence. Was hilarious. It was a little boy. Good times, good stuff. That never gets old. He felt like he wanted to be a part of the show. Hilarious. I don't know if I got him or not, but y'all keep an eye. I know this in my DJI video. Probably got him, but I don't know if he's up in this one. But it was pretty dope. This right here, this was the star of the show for me. I ain't even gonna lie. The dude with the spear, he was okay, but these cats with the hats, the fedoras, what? They was getting it in, man. I ain't gonna front. I was sitting there like, oh my god, I would not have been able to do that nor being coordinated. I would have messed up. I'm sorry. Especially if I was on the bottom holding that dude up. He'd have been on the floor. Gone. Packed up. This joint right here. I know I would have had to be on the bottom. You know in the way I would have been on top. Especially with my back shape. Mm, it's a wrap. It was killing it though. I ain't gonna front. Oh no, man. It was a good performance. It was pretty dope. Worth the price. I was enjoying myself. Then here's where the end of the show everybody came out. And I thought it was all over, so I turned my back because I was kind of hungry. I was about to go get some food, try the food out, and hit the gift shop up and then go. But it was funny as I don't know what. It's like this random person, all green, just came out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, what is she about to do? So she came out of nowhere. Then she hit this pole. I was like, oh, okay, I got to get this. So I'm about to turn around. She gave a dope performance with those umbrellas, though. I didn't even go in front. She was so nice to get a little kids a little high five because it was all glamorizing. But the crazy thing is, after that performance, the sun went down, and that's when everything truly showed. It was dope. It was so beautiful. The lights, the color, man, it was dope. It made me forget I was hungry for a little bit, and like for a tad bit. There go my big old head. But anyways, it was dope. It started glowing. That's when, slowly but surely, man, everybody started piling in. I was like, damn, where everybody come from? Then I forgot. I was like, okay, this is when it truly opened it. But right here it's the spirit animals. I found out my spirit animal was a tiger. It's all the way on the other side. But it was dope. Walking around. This when you start to see everybody. Like you start to see more like the the older, like the mid crowd around my age. Yeah, I think the older people kind of slipped out after that show. But yeah, it was dope. It was a dope experience, and you just walk around. But the lanterns and everything was dope. It's like a day and night. You start to see the crowd show out. It was a pretty friendly environment, pretty safe. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they were doing their thing at the front. Had me check my camera and everything. Like, yeah, I need to see that. Oh, okay. So yeah, man, you feel like nice and good. I'm about to walk around to the other side and see the spirit animals. It was pretty dope. I hope y'all enjoying this behind the scenes. I know it's kind of long or whatever, but I'm just trying to spruce up my content, give y'all a little bit behind the scenes of whatever I be doing. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had a whole lot of footage, a lot of it. Cause I had a thing rolling from the time I got there, from the time I left. That's the guy right there. He was telling me about everything. He was on his way out too. I think he had enough. But my spirit animal's on the other side, right next to the rat. It's the tiger joint. Just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I had a good time, man. It was a good time. I should have brought some people. Shouldn't have went by myself, but it's a lot of walking. Well, it wasn't really a lot of walking because I paid for the pass too, the parking pass. So I was like right there at the gate. You know me, I be early everywhere. Let's try to get there early as possible. Just sit there, chill, or watch a movie on my phone till it started to open. It was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta work on my stuff so I get better in low light. And I figured I had a smudge at the other time. I had a smudge on my camera. That's what's that little glare in it. Yeah, just learn to use my stuff, my techniques, my little toys. So I can get better and better at this video stuff. Because I always wanted to do it. But yeah, it's getting kind of crowded as you see. I'm maneuvering around. Trying to be a photographer in the crowd. But yeah, you see my spirit animal is right there to the left. I think I'm gonna walk up on it. I think I got a picture of it somewhere. I'm not sure if I did or not. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get close here. I was greeting everybody. That's my Walmart stuff. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I think I said, hey, how you doing? About maybe 18 million times that day. That's just a forcible habit working in retail, I guess. But that's my spirit animal right there. Coming up right next to that where that white lady is. Yeah, everybody got camera phones now. Nobody wants to have an actual camera. Except me. And some other guy. I know some other guy, he had a full-on tripod out there. I was like, yeah, he doing it. They ain't gonna show, won't bring no tripod out there. Anyways, it was time for me to visit the gift shop. And I kept looking at that little wind chime thing. So I had to pick up one. And they had a whole lot of stuff at the gift shop. Nice little people working at the thing. She was cool. Even though she looked mean, she was pretty cool. She laughed a little bit. I was trying to see if I could find one with my spirit animal. And she was confused. I was trying to get her to give me one of those little wiry things in the back. Bless her little heart. But it was cool. But yeah. We ended up getting on the right track. Bless her heart. So yeah, it was a little high, but you gotta expect that when you go to places like that. So either way, I enjoyed myself. I had to pick one up. I got the little red wiry joint. I think I spent $30 on both of them to combine. I still got that one, the little wiry. I wanted the big one, but they wanted $50 for that thing. I said, nah, I'm good. So yeah, it was a cashless venue too, so they didn't have no cash. So it was all debit. I'm glad I didn't have my debit card on me, but it was cool. I had to, like Denzel said, I had to leave with something, man. Other than my pictures, I had to leave with something. It was cool. I was vibing. And there's my stuff. So next up, I had to visit the. Hey, can I get the dragon chicken sandwich and the pork steer?
Yeah. Anything to drink?
Not sorry. That way I can make it there go. I put it in like a little bag.
Yes, those come with the Thai chili sauce. The chicken sandwich and skewers. It's gonna be $31.39. And all tips go to the Cary High School band.
Okay.
The utensils, napkins, condiments are going to be on the table to your right.
Okay. You have any bags?
Yeah. The GoPro is really cool.
Alright.
I'll just put it in the bag too.
You got something I can cover it with?
Yeah.
I'm about to head out. I'm about to go home.
Maybe a little more different case. We have
Y'all have a good one, okay?
okay?
Alright. Man, I thought I was gonna eat those things when I got home, but they didn't make it out of the parking lot. Man, that stuff was bomb. That chili sauce and them pork chops. It was pork on the stick, but it was good. It was meat was tender. It was pretty good, pretty decent. I killed that sauce. That sauce was banging. It was sweet, tangy, not too spicy or whatever. Chicken sandwich was pretty good too. It was smaller than I thought it was, and for the price I got, but hey, it's a festival. You expect to spend that much for that small, but all in all, I had a pretty good time. And everybody was filing in as I was leaving, so I had to get up out of there. But all in all, I enjoyed my time. It was pretty fun. Got to do something on my list I said I was going to do. So, of course, now let's get to the rating. As for the 2025 Chinese Lantern Festival, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. This was the first one on the list, man. It's gonna be tough to beat. I got a whole lot of other stuff I plan to do for myself this year, so at the end I'm gonna do a little countdown and see where this places. But right now, this is number one on my bucket list. It's pretty hot. I had a pretty good time. My cousin LaDon talked me into doing it. This was during that Highway 55, I think, video. We talked about it, and she talked about how much fun she had. So I tried it, and I enjoyed it. It was a pretty good experience, Dad. That's the beginning of the year. We got some other stuff going, and for right now, this is number one. It's number one. I think I'm gonna do the full reviews as a different thing at the end of the year. A top 10 or a top 5. Y'all just let me know if y'all want top 5. But this is like on a whole another thing. This is events. As far as events go, this is right here. It's set the bar high. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave you with this, man. If you got something you want to do, just go down and do it. There's no time like the present. Anyways, love who loves you. And as always, peace.